What is up, my little Deinos? Vepsis here, your coach of the Helsinki Hydreigons, bringing you week 3 of the UPBA, and this week we are going against Rewt, a familiar opponent. I am a dinosaur who has been playing the UBL for ages, but Rewt is as well, and we are old rivals, and it is exciting to play him once again. Behind me, I have Aquarius Z, the gayest person in Draft League right now, as well as the biggest hoe, and truthfully, she's been staying here and annoying the absolute shit out of me. So we're going to see if she does that in the middle of the game and I have an aneurysm midway through my match. But I'm going to get into team preview and show you what we're bringing against Rewt, aka the NJ Brobats coach. And as you can see, I don't know, what do I do now? Is that good?
That is a very good intro. Right?
Yeah, let's go.
Now we're gonna be going through the 6 mons as she's gonna be adding them into my battle party one by one.
I see. Okay.
And the first one, what do I have the first one?
You have Reshiram. It
Yes.
is specs, right? It's specs now.
It is choice specs now. Nothing but stabs on it, because who needs coverage? We have Blue Flare, Draco Meteor, Fusion Flare, and Dragon Pulse. Probably don't need the last 2 moves, so it's probably gonna be the first 2 moves we're clicking. Then, what do we have next?
We have an Aggron, and I'm so excited for this Aggron, but it's not like a sturdy Aggron. It is a Rockhead Aggron with Head Smash, but it has some Spidef and some HP. It is hopefully there to switch into a KYUREM Black. Hopefully Rewt doesn't bring Earth Power on his KYUREM Black, because if he's bringing it, it would be solely for the Aggron, and we think that it's pretty clear that KYUREM Black is either going to be running 3 attacks physical with Roost or Dragon Dance, or just 4 attacks in general. It doesn't have room for Earth Power, so if it's Earth Power, Rewt's a bad player, is basically what's going on. But we have Stealth Rocks as well to get Chip off and then protect a Scout for things and get our health back up at the same time as well. Anything else to add for that one?
No, that was
there we go, look at me.
That was very professional, probably better said than I did. And then we have just the standard Spidef type null. You know him, you love him or hate him. He's there with U-turn and Shadow Claw. Shadow Claw is there just to hit the plus Syphalon, that this is mainly there as a resist for. Other than that, it's just there for slow pivot and just do the things that it's already been doing for me.
That's true. Yeah, I that's a good type null set, I think. I definitely enjoy that one. It's definitely going to get knocked off by the Blacephalon, but who cares?
It's actually going to get knocked off and being abused throughout the battle, but...
Yeah, Primarina is next, my baby, that Elias has been loving this season. It is a Citrus Berry variant with Moonblast, Calm Mind, Rest, and Sleep Talk as well. We got 2 Rest Talk mons because, I mean, come on, guys. It's Rest Talk. We gotta love it. But he was originally Calm Mind Scald, and then Scald really wasn't that useful. Calm Mind was better at breaking through things like Miltank and Seismitoad, which is pretty important for Reshiram. And this item on this Primarina, I've never seen a man stress over something so insignificant in my entire life. He is so scared of Power Whip Seismitoad. And he's been changing the item relentlessly, and he's decided on Citrus Berry. I'm not sure why, but...
it's the more, like you kept saying that Leftovers is the failsafe for working out most of the time. I thought Citrus Berry could do that too, because then I can take 3 Power Whips while at it and still be useful item for other things. And he can give me outside of range of usable potential depending on his KYUREM set, so...
I suppose we'll find out then.
Well, we'll see. I've been going back and forth with it. I hopefully end up rolling the dice on the right item.
Bold words. Alright, we got a Corviknight here. I don't know shit about this... Oh, wait! Okay, I do know shit about this Corviknight. Corviknight... Elias thought that Payback Corviknight, like, one-shot in AG Slash. I was like, are you fucking serious? No. Like, it does, like, 80% to a Blade one, but...
That wasn't too far off.
We did a mock, and, like, I, like, crit his Corviknight with AG Slash, and he goes, if you didn't crit, I would have killed you, and I was at 100% with my AG Slash. I'm like, no, you are wrong, sir.
6% chance to kill you.
Yeah, no, you were wrong. But no stab. There's no stab.
Yeah, I don't feel comfortable with having no stab on Corviknight, but I need to pay back for the AG Slash, and I want to have defog after I decide to make the Reshiram specs, because that thing will ideally 2-hit KO everything in its side, so I want to keep it as long as possible or at full health.
Nice. And then the last mon, what do we got? We got Nidoqueen. Oh,
Yeah.
this is Scarf. It's like the only set you ever run.
It's literally been this Scarf for like 2 weeks in a row. I don't know why. I don't remember
You
me
literally-
running Scarf,
so
Nidoqueen like literally forever, and all of a sudden now it's twice in a row. It's physical because you brought a Calm Mind plus Siphon, so off the chance. It's nicer to be physical and immediately OHKO it. And then I have T-Spikes off the chance. I don't see Trapion on team preview, and not that I think Trapion is a bad one, I actually like it a lot in draft, but there's a small chance, considering that I have Corviknight and Buzzwole, for example, that both which he can see me bringing, there's a small chance he doesn't bring Trapion. If that's the case, T-Spikes plus Crocs, then I'll have to say a lot as that way. I'm pretty sure I'm the only one who says it that way, but the combination of those two hazards should be pretty helpful for my rest of the team.
And I'm the one who suggested Toxic Spikes, just in case you allocate some kind of, you know.
I know.
It was mine, so
Yeah.
I just want everyone to know that I'm the greatest. So.
Yeah. That's basically it. That's gonna be the team builder, a little bit different this time around, thanks to Addison jumping in and helping us out. Make sure to check her out, all the coaches in the league in itself, and obviously to our opponent. And let's go how this is gonna be going. Hopefully the KYUREM Black will not run Earth Power, because I'm pretty fucked up if it does.
That would be really rough. That would suck.
That's gonna
Alright.
be. But anyway, we're gonna be coming back once we are ready to battle.
Alright, here we are with the battle, and I'm gonna be curious to see what Rewt brings. If there's one more that I think I'm gonna be potentially losing today, is KYUREM Black. That thing is scary mon now with access to Dragon Dance. Not that it was already previous gens, but we'll see. Hopefully it's not gonna be running Earth Power for my Acheron. That's what I'm relying on this week.
That would suck.
That will definitely suck. As Addison says, eating the Doritos at the background that she's been obsessed with in Finland. Because apparently they taste better here, I would guess, than in America.
Anyway, good luck.
Thank you. Hopefully I don't need it too much, but he has a scary team, so I might need it. But I might be cutting off this a little bit if this takes a while for my opponent to submit the 152 that he said he would do. Alright, Rewt is ready, and let's go see what 6 he brings, and I have to write them down as usual. We see Miltank, we see Togekiss, Seismitoad, KYUREM Black, Sandslash, which he's been bringing a lot of weeks thus far. I'm curious to see what its role gonna be this week. I wasn't too sure if it would come versus me. And then plus Cephalon. In general, I think I still like my Primarina as a lead, so I'm definitely gonna stick with that. Thankfully this week I'm not bringing Zorak, so I don't have to think about which order too much in itself. So I have more time to now think more so about these things that he brought. So plus Cephalon we have type 04. Reshiram looks really good in this game, but that's kinda obvious. No, it's a Reshiram. I have to intend a 5 Seismitoad, it's a Saltfest, which it could be. Cause he has multiple rockers with Miltank and Sandslash potentially. KYUREM Black, I've noticed he doesn't run Boots too often. And that could be also the case that plus Cephalon may not have it either. So getting hazards up will be nice, and Toxic Spikes particularly look pretty good as well, if I get opportunity to get those up, but we'll see. I'm gonna lead with my Primarina because it doesn't care about status coming from things like Miltank and Togekiss. I can Calm Mind up. I'm probably gonna force out something like a Sandslash, for example, if it's gonna be a lead. KYUREM Black, I should be able to live one Fusion Bolt because I'm physically defensive. And plus Cephalon I don't think is gonna be wanting to deal with Primarina turn 1 necessary. So I feel good about my lead of choice that I made the right call. But let's see. Let's see what happens. Good luck and have fun. And we see the Seismitoad as a lead. Okay. I think turn 1 I kinda want to Moonblast just to intensify how much it's gonna be doing. I have Citrus Berry just in case if it's gonna firing off a Power Whip. So I should be okay. And weakening this thing down. Okay, he will scout this immediately. And goes into K-Pop, which is the Togekiss. Alright, so he's scouting for a potential energy ball, which is definitely fair from his end. And I'm doing 25% no special attack drop on this Togekiss. Is this like a max HP variant? I feel like it might be. Ooh. Okay, it might be more special defensive. Okay, this is probably max Pedef Togekiss, which I kind of thought could be a chance to be. I kind of want to go into my Nidoqueen, because this gives me the opportunity to click T-Spikes. I could also go into my Aggron. But I need my Aggron healthy, so I'm gonna go into Nidoqueen, potentially get up my T-Spikes up. I want to also avoid a Thunder Wave from this Togekiss, because it's very bulky utility, what I can tell. Yep, there's the Thunder Wave, so good to know. Togekiss is at 75%. More likely is Pedef, so I'm gonna roll those in. And I'm gonna set up T-Spikes. I feel like you have to worry me being potentially special, so I don't think you go immediately to Sandslash. It does give you opportunity to get rid of them later on, but he goes back to the size method. The way you're swapping into this makes me think you're definitely special defensive. But either way, we got the T-Spikes up. And now I think I can still go into Primarina, because that should keep Sandslash away coming in on this. And I can Moonblast again. And I need damage on this size method, because this thing is really the main thing that I can see taking decently hits from my Reshiram. My Reshiram is choice spec, so I will 2-hit KO it still. But I would like to do it on a swapping, because we saw already that it's gonna be carrying Thunder Wave. So I definitely don't want that to be the case, that he's able to get that one off, because I don't have like Clericking options on my team, and that's why I do have like Red Stock on Primarina as well. So if it ever has to take a status from Miltank, I can do that. But let's see what he clicks. He goes for an Earthquake. Let's see how much this is doing. About 25%. So Seismitoad with Earthquake. That looks pretty much normal. That was a lower roll. But I definitely will Moonblast again. I'm gonna put the Power Whip ready to go, because I feel like he would carry it. If it's like Sludge Bomb, it might be better for me, because I'm Calm Mind. Okay, he just hard withdraws again. This is fine. You're going to Togekiss. Hopefully we get a special attack drop, because it makes pivoting around this a lot easier for me. But I go for the Moonblast. We don't get this special attack drop. But now I wonder what you're gonna do. I could see you doubling into Sandslash. So part of me wants to stay in and click Moonblast again. Because I don't think you want to deal with these Toxic Spikes being around. But I could also go into this. I think I'm okay staying and go for a Moonblast. I have a Citrus Berry, so if he attacks, it's gonna pop it off. He does go for the Air Slash. Puts me right into the Citrus Berry range. Now ideally I do get an attacking move, so it's gonna do less damage on me. No, it's gonna be the Serene Craze, so we don't get that one off. I'll go to the Aggron. Ideally he will fire off another hit like this, like Air Slash. And then I can make a double back into Primarina, for example. Keep Sandslash out of the field. Because it's probably gonna swap into my Aggron if it's not gonna. But we swap out. I don't see a reason why he would have swapped, and okay, he goes for the Roost. So we have seen Air Slash and Roost. On this note, I really don't see him staying in. I really don't see him staying in, so I kind of want to go into Primarina. If I get this wrong and I get paralyzed, I can still rest off versus the Seismitoad, so I think I'm okay making this kind of call. I don't see you staying in, yeah. Don't know what that is, but it is the Sandslash. If you're gonna rapid spin here, I can get those T-spikes later, but I want to at least punish you for it and have a chance to make you think having to swap. But I didn't want to go into my Reshiram, because this could have been like weird Assault Vest. And off the chance he would have stayed into Thunder Wave, I definitely did not want to risk that. So this was the still decent neutral play. And I didn't want to go for Head Smash or Earthquake, because this thing has a decent physical bulk. So it would have taken hits a lot better from Macron than it's gonna be taken from Primarina, even though I'm not clicking Water Move. Well, let's see. He does go for the Rapid Spin, which is fine, but this thing is gonna be poison. It's probably gonna die very quickly on this. Unless it's Assault Vest. Yeah, you don't take that hit well at all. You are leftovers. Okay. So you're going to be at below 20. I'll say you're at 18%. Which is pretty good. I'll go into Corviknight here, because I don't want this to take more damage from Sandslash, like Earthquake. The one thing I notice here right now, there's no AC Slash, which my Corviknight was here for, so I can definitely utilize Corviknight for this and kinda get a slow pivot. He goes for Spikes, which is okay, because I can actually spam Defog here, and with the poison, they shouldn't be having too many of those up, if any. And this thing... I actually forget, what is Corviknight's base speed? He might be... I am faster than it. So if he keeps spamming this, he might be able to keep a 1-up for now. But he's gonna preserve this, so I'm able to get this one away. As he goes into plus Cephalon, that's fine. I get to defog here. And the Sandslash is probably around like 12% at this point, if I guessed it to be 18 before. And I was just going to type null. If he tricks or knocks off or what have you, it's okay. But my type null will take this hit just fine. He goes for the trick, as I kind of figured. But if he's giving away Scarf, it's better for me. He's giving away Specs, which I'm actually very happy that he did. Do I want to go for just for a Shadow Claw, or do I just U-turn? If I U-turn, I can go into my Nidoqueen and click Earthquake. So I think I'll do. So he was Trick. Now he has Eviolite. I feel like knowing, like, he will imagine that I have some sort of ghost move to hit this thing, so I feel like you have relatively easy swap in Miltank particularly. Yeah, he does swap, so I'm able to keep the initiative up. And he sacks the Sandslash, which I'm actually very happy about that he did, because now I can get up my hazards later on. It doesn't die yet, funnily enough. But this gives me opportunity to... Who do I want to go into? I could go into Akron, because that keeps KYUREM Black away. I could also go into Primarina. Primarina seems fine. Let me go to Primarina. He's gonna gain leftovers, but I'm pretty sure by the poison he should die here. I'm pretty sure it dies. Yeah, Sandslash is gone. Fantastic. And thus far, I definitely know Togekiss is not Scarf, which I'm kinda glad, because that would be very annoying to deal with. But Cephalon was Specs, but my type null is holding that now, so he's Eviolite, which means that if I get my hazards up, they are there to ideally to stay. He goes into KYUREM Black straight out. So here's the scary part then.
Moment of truth.
This is the moment of truth. Did you prepare for my Akron specifically and carry Earth Power? Oh dear god. Here we go. We either win or lose based on this. Like, even if he doesn't have it, the game is still to be played. But if I win, this decision, if he doesn't have Earth Power, will be one of the reasons why. Because I don't have anything else on my roster that takes out KYUREM Black. KYUREM Black is fucking scary. Look at that thing. That thing gets fucking Icicle Spear and Dragon Dance now, and dual Windbeak. So I couldn't utilize Buzzwole, which ordinarily thought like, yeah, surely Buzzwole can take it on. And it gets dual Wind Buzz as well. So, alright Akron, my 2-pointer. Can you take on the super? I don't believe in you, buddy. Alright, Fusion Bolt comes in. Do we see like a Life Orb or anything else that I have to worry about? Or we take that like a boss. There we go, Akron. Okay, that did like 25% to me. Cool. Alright. KYUREM Black. Like, I could click Protect to scout, but I'm scared that this thing is gonna try to Dragon Dash or he swaps out and I'm giving momentum for nothing. So I kind of feel like I have to attack it. And this wasn't Life Orb. Okay. Your only rock resist is the Seismitoad, which I would love to be able to get a hit off. So we're clicking Head Smash. Don't be Earth Power. Oh no.
Oh dear God.
Oh no. He had the Earth Power. That is rough.
Oh.
That is rough. How do I beat this thing now? Ah, that is rough. I don't really have an option on this, do I? That is rough. How do I beat this? Because if he Dragon Dances up, I'm definitely fucked. Do I leave a Dragon Claw from this? Dragon Claw. It is a roll. 50-50 roll, which I do not like. I think I have to kind of hope that you don't go for Dragon Dance. I cannot go into the... I cannot go into Nidoqueen because it doesn't kill this thing just yet. Hopefully you're not Dragon Dance. Hopefully you're 4 attacks. If it's Dragon Dance, this is over. And this shows that how KYUREM Black is also kind of broken Uber. But, we'll see. Okay. He withdraws, which is fantastic. I did not lose. Oh, baby, call it a prediction. We're getting a payback of this is doing a base 50 move. Okay. That's a good damage. I'm very happy that KYUREM Black is out. I need T-Spikes ASAP. I need T-Spikes. Right from the get-go. We are going to type null. Oh dear god. Yeah, I need T-Spikes because I need some damage on that KYUREM. If it's heavy duty boots, then I have no really ways of doing it.
I can't believe it Earth Power.
I can't believe it either, like the... Like, it has to have one of its stab moves. Doja Cat, that's the meal tank. I'm just gonna U-turn on this. Go into Primarina and have to do my best with it to break it. If it's cursed, I'm pretty sure Reshiram outcalls it. Okay, he's rocks on this. This is not ideal. Okay, that did okay, that's why I did decent damage. I fucking critted it. I think I have to go into Primarina. Try to weaken this. I don't want to go into Reshiram because that gives an intel that I'm spec, so I cannot ever bluff a Scarf. So I'll go into Primarina. He's leftovers on this, okay? So how do I want to play this out? This might be a case that I have to Moonblast it to wear it down to the point that my Nidoqueen or Reshiram revenges it regardless of revealing specs or not. Because if I click rest, I'm giving a lot of like Yeah, I give too much, like, breathing room. This may two-shot me. Yeah, it's probably two-shotting me. But I'm getting good damage on this thing. Off the chance he goes for a milk drink, I'll go for a rest. But this is not... Like, I felt pretty comfortable about this battle thus far. But the fact that the KYUREM had Earth Power, it makes things very difficult. It made it very difficult. The only other thing I could have maybe been is like a Sugar Berry on it, but I don't know if even with a Sugar Berry I would have lived the hit. He doesn't know my fourth move yet. So hopefully I get up a Calm Mind or Moonblast here. Probably like Calm Mind would be the ideal. Let's see. Sleep Talk is not being my friend. It's unfortunate. Because I got the rest out of Moonblast or... If I get a Calm Mind it would be fantastic. Let's see. Nope. Nope, it's not my friend. This is getting rough. He may hard swap here into KYUREM. I debated going for a Moonblast trying to predict that, but I kinda wanna be able to beat this Milk Tank. Yep, there goes the swap. Yep, I should have Moonblasted. Swapping into Nidoqueen won't do me any good. Because I cannot still OHKO this thing. Do I have to bank on Sleep Talk Moonblast? Is that really what this comes down to? Because I really don't know how else I'm gonna beat this. I may have to, that's annoying. I should have thought about it 2 seconds prior and just click the... Yeah, he does go for the Fusion Bolt. This is gonna do a lot. I don't know if this is Expert Belt or not either. I guess this damage will tell me that. Please, I got rest twice. Can I get a Moonblast off? That would be really nice spoon fed right now. Please give me Moonblast.
Yeah.
Yes! Yes, yes, thank you, Primoida. Holy crap. Oh my god, that is so crucial.
Now that Earth Power is, you know.
Yeah, now the Earth Power is a little rough. Yeah, I'm just clicking this again. I'll just let this thing go down. Oh my god, did I ever need that?
Wow.
As long as he doesn't like Dragon Dance on this moment, you know, I am in a very good spot with Nidoqueen. This went from that felt like unduelable after seeing that Earth Power into a duelable game. And thank god the RNG gave me that Moonblast when it did. I'm not gonna deny, I got so lucky there. Yep, there's the dual win boss. It just had to have it. Alright, so he has 3 attacks thus far, making me think that he is not Dragon Dance, because there's no way you're bringing this set knowing that I have a Reshiram. So, I have the option to go into Nidoqueen here and click Poison Jab probably. That's probably what I would have to do. By the way, I have to go into this and kind of like, you know... I guess this is also playing a role that he may stay in, because I've only seen Earth Power from him. And I technically don't know if he has Ice Move or not. Poison Jab should kill, right? It definitely should. So I'm clicking that. There's no like immunity to it. He does withdraw. Doja Cat. Yeah, that's the Milk Tank. Okay, we get a Poison Jab off. I guess we get a little bit of intel what kind of... Okay, that did a good amount of damage. Hold on. He has to Milk Drink here, so now I probably have to use Reshiram to break this shit. So we're gonna burn this cow. That's basically what's gonna happen. It's a very ruthless job, but somebody has to do it in this game in order us to have progress. But that tells me that definitely feels like a special defensive. Yeah, that definitely seems like a special defensive. So Reshiram, if it comes in, I'm spamming Blue Flare. I do withdraw. If he makes a swap himself, he will know that I'm Scarf unless he didn't put much speed on this mill tank. He will know that I'm not Boots any longer, for what it's worth. Yeah, he does go for a mill drink. He's gonna put him close. Yeah, that puts him at full. But Blue Flare is my most free move here to click. So we're clicking that. And there comes the Thunder Wave. That's rough. But I'm not gonna complain it too much because I got the Moonblast when I did. Like without it, it's pretty brutal. I still have to click it regardless. Here comes the Seismic Toss. I just need this thing to be in a range of my Nidoqueen. My Nidoqueen is still a winning condition that I can work towards. Okay, we landed. And it does so much damage. So is Specs Reshiram. And it cannot, like, it can be thick fat, but it's nullified because we have the ability that it, like, blocks for them to work. It's basically a mold breaker, similar to KYUREM Black. So I couldn't be sturdy with it either. But we're clicking it again. Because if it gives me damage on Seismitoad, that's in a range of Nidoqueen, so I don't really worry about it too much. And ideally I get this attack off on this as well. Yeah, it's doing a lot of damage. I can still preserve this. And go into Nidoqueen. Which I think I will do. Just simply. I probably will need sacks in this game still. Like I don't really have a defensive backbone much to rely on. So I might as well preserve it. He does go for the Air Slash. He misses. That's unfortunate for him. But I'm gonna click Poison Jab because again I need damage on Seismitoad or whatever would come in. The Miltank should die to this. Togekiss should die to this. He does withdraw. This thing is like now at 25%. There comes the plus Cephalon. Which is fine because I can outpace this. Oh, I just kill it outright. He doesn't get the information either. Cool. Plus Cephalon gone. The Miltank is probably like 20% as well. Well, I say 18%. I think it was at red. KYUREM is at like 25%. So it comes down to I need damage on Seismitoad. That's the main guy that I worry about right now. Yeah, this guy. Now, how do I do that? So, like, honestly, it's just the Corviknight that can do it right now. I could go into Type Null as well. To get up a U-turn. What is this thing useful for, though? It gets outpaced. It can't get... It doesn't get one hit off on Miltank unless I get a defog off. Which I can do now, I suppose, with this. I think I use the Corviknight because I have opportunity to get some damage on this thing. I need to just keep haybacking and potentially U-turning on this Seismitoad. Yeah, he goes for the Earthquake. So here... Do I just simply click U-turn here? I think I do, because he has seen my most moves at this point, so he would have a chance to go into Togekiss. So I'll click U-turn. He goes for Scald. Don't burn me, please. I know it's a lot to ask, considering how the game has been going. Okay, cool. Okay. So now we are playing the little bit of chipping game with Corviknight and Type Null. That's basically what I have to do here. I just need this thing to be in a range of my Nidoqueen, and then I can clean up with Poison Jab. It's leftovers too. That's not what I like to see, to be honest. It makes this wearing game a lot longer. A lot longer. He goes for Earthquake. We take it okay. Yeah, I have to keep doing this. I have to keep doing it until it's in a range of that. I could go for a payback now as well. I don't know if he's been like, I don't know if he's been keeping track of this. The fact that I cannot talk this. That's odd. I could go for payback, to be honest. I think I have to go for it because he's giving me the damage. Yeah. Ideally he doesn't burn me, so I can get up a 100 base power boost. We get the citrus berry off. I don't know if that means that I got burned or not. So it means that I don't get burned. Fantastic. So that's important. Now I think there's a chance he might swap, so I'm gonna now U-turn again. I wanna keep the Togekiss not having a chance to roost. Okay, he just stays in. Cool. I can keep U-turning on this. This is all I need to do right now. I need this thing to be somehow in a range of my Nidoqueen. This is rough. It's a slow progress, but because he had the Thunder Wave for Miltank, similar to Addison when we did a mock, she had a lot of speed on the Miltank as well to get it off. So I was somewhat like, I kind of had a thought because of that I may have to deal with that, but based on how this battle has been going, I cannot really do much about it. Okay, so he shows Poison Jab. Doesn't get it. Is this sheer force Seismitoad? I'm sorry, Rewt. I'm sorry about that. Okay, so I have Poison Jab over the other move that I worried. You go back to the Corviknight. And do I just keep U-turning on this still? He hasn't seen me gone for anything else. I feel like I have to keep U-turning, because if I give the other things a free swapping, I'm in a bad shape. I think I have to keep doing this. Okay, cool. Cool that I didn't change my game plan. Okay, because this, I cannot let these things get back healthy. It's so rough to kill them right now with paralyzed Reshiram. Oh, thank God. Okay. Nidoqueen. I need you to get a kill for me, or weakening down, keep getting weaker, chipping down that Seismitoad. This is a chipping game versus the frog, and everything else cannot heal up any longer. I'm not letting these things heal. There is no way, because then I cannot kill them any longer. Because in the shape my team is at, for what's left of it enemies. Some of them already have to be faded and have to cheer from the backgrounds. And we need all the cheer we can. Okay. Again, because there also isn't like any like poison immunity, I can get this runs off. This confirms to him that I'm Scarf because he was able to outpace my Reshiram, so naturally it should mean that he knows my Nidoqueen, but I guess the way I've been playing it, it should be obvious by now. But good, Miltank is dead. That was one of the things I was worried about being able to kill, mainly with this Nidoqueen, because Togekiss is like a little bit easier to kill as it is. This is good. Okay. So this thing comes in. Is this thing living? KYUREM Black. Is this thing capable of living this hit? Even if max HP you shouldn't, unless you're Scarf. And I know you're not Scarf. Yeah, goodbye. The time is also getting into 1 minute, so I have to be clicking relatively fast, but thankfully this Nidoqueen is pretty in an automatic mode at this point. If the Seismitoad comes in, I immediately swap and click some U-turns. There comes the Seismitoad. Immediately to our Corviknight. To simply just, honestly, probably just keep U-turning with it. I cannot lose to the timer, that's the one thing that I can lose to now. Earthquake? Cool. Okay. I think I have to U-turn, so I'm gonna be clicking that. Knockoff? That's fine. Crits me. I could have roosted there, but I don't want the Toggies to take these too well. Type null, I suppose, could come in here. We click U-turn off the chance we lift the hit. This is getting rough. I don't know if I even lift this hit, and I'm giving leftovers. This is not looking good. Click U-turn, as I'm gonna quickly check the size method. If it's a... He clicks Earthquake. Yeah, it definitely kills me. I'm doing 44 to 52, it's getting very close. I think I have to go for the Earthquake, hopefully I kill it. Or if not anything, ideally he doesn't kill me back. I have to Earthquake. Please Nidoqueen, please kill this size method. Or live at very least if you don't. We go for the Earthquake. Oh, it lives barely. He goes for the Earthquake. Please leave, Nidoqueen. I know you're bulky. Oh, it kills me. It kills me. That's not looking good. And now we lose to this Seismitoad 2-0, unfortunately, but... I probably should have pulled the trigger and not gone into Type Null. Now I'm regretting that, because that leftovers damage probably sealed the deal. Oh, that's infuriating. I definitely should have done that. I did not realize how big of a call that one turn of lefties was. I probably should have just like sack. No, I should have just gone into it immediately. There was no need to like sack anything, because I got the initiative. Yeah, we died to the rocks. Good game to Rewt. We lose 2-0. Fantastic call with the Earth Power. I was really confident he wouldn't have room for it, but clearly he did with Earth Power, Fusion Bolt, Dual Wing Beak, and I would have to say that the last move would have to be a Dragon Claw or Scale Shot to hit the Reshiram harder. So it was a nice move on it, but it's unfortunate, but we are still 2-1 and +4, and we should be still in a good shape. And if I play Rewt in playoffs, I have to be even more creative than Akron to find out answer to KYUREM Black if I can find one. But my roster just doesn't deal with it all too well. But either way, make sure to check Rewt out and all the other coaches in the league. Their YouTube channels will be down below in the descriptions as always. Next week I'm going up against Wifi, Wolf14, who is a Champions of Galar coach just like we were. The season we took off, taking part of, and I'm excited for that game. He is a very creative battler and a builder wise, and yeah, stay tuned for that. Hopefully things will turn around for us. I do think I have a solid chance to bounce back from this sooner than later, but it kind of obviously sucks a little bit now seeing that how little that Seismitoad lived, and I didn't make the call and got into Nidoqueen immediately and clicked the Earthquake, but you win some and you lose some, and thankfully it's just a 2-0 loss. That's the silver lining. But until next week, thank you for watching, and I'm gonna be see you guys later.